Hey, it's Pierre. So I got a treat today. I am going to show you a walkthrough of 5 new Dunlop rackets for 2017-2018. These are the Hyperfibre Plus range from Dunlop, and there are 4 updates to previous frames and also a brand new one. Big thanks to Phil from Dunlop for sending me these demos to walk through for you guys. And in this video, I'm going to just show you the cosmetics and just talk about the weight and the balance point. I got over here, I got my scale and my balance beam. So we're gonna just take some measurements, give you a visual walkthrough. I haven't played with most of these yet, so I'm gonna do individual reviews of these soon. So stay tuned for that and subscribe down here in the corner of this video to make sure you catch those. So, the first racket is called the Dunlop Hyperfibre Plus Revelation Pro. So this is the new frame. This is the Ollie Frog signature. He started playing with this racket, I think at the end of last year, at the end of 2016. And he's been using it for a few tournaments now. So you can see him with the full. For a while he was playing with one that was sort of all black, but then they recently unveiled this full cosmetic, and it's coming on the market. All these are coming on the market shortly in the US over the next few weeks, I think, probably worldwide as well. Dunlop usually does. So this is a nice cosmetic. We got sort of a gray and kind of a reddish orange color, and got Dunlop Hyperfibre in here. This is one I played with, so there's a couple scratches on that. Revelation Pro, and we got the Dunlop Hydramax Pro grip on these and the Dunlop stock strings. And these little windmill looking shapes here are kind of embossed and have a bit of texture to them. It's kind of cool. So that's the Ollie Frog model, the Revelation Pro. Now, next let's do the Nick Matthew. This is the Dunlop Evolution. Well, this is the Dunlop Hyperfibre Plus Evolution Pro. In the past, they would call these the Evolution 125. They've ditched that for this particular season, at least in the US models that I'm looking at. I did see some ones in Asia that maybe had the Evolution 125 on them, but Evolution Pro is what they're going with. And so this is a similar frame, all but updated for this Hyperfibre Plus range. Again, it's got these kind of windmills going on with that texture. Similar sort of blue model. You've got Nick Matthews' signature there, but same frame shape as we're used to if you're an Evolution user. And this has got a sort of navy, light blue, and green color scheme. Now next we have this is called the Evolution. So that was the Evolution Pro. It's a little lighter. The Evolution is a bit heavier. Again, it's not marketed with a weight on it, which I think is actually a good thing, because they always have the sort of frame weights on these things, and it's a little confusing because when you weigh it, and once you add in the strings and all the parts to it, which I'm going to do in a sec, get the actual full weight, comes out to a different number anyway. So I kind of like how they did that. The Pro version is lighter, and the Evolution is, if you like a little bit more weight or a little bit more stability in the frame, a little bit more reinforcement. Anyway, this has got the same frame shape as that Evolution Pro, but the regular Evolution has a black, white, and green color scheme. Again, looks pretty cool. I think all 5 of these rackets look nice. They did a good job with the cosmetics this year, Dunlop did. So that's the Evolution. And then we've got 2 more This is called the Revelation 125. So this has the weight designation on it, and this has been this frame, the Revelation 125, has been in Dunlop's range for a few years now. This is updated for the Hyperfibre Plus range, and we've got kind of a black, silver, and sort of a yellow, kind of whatever you would call that, like a highlighter, electric yellow or something, color scheme to it. So that's a Revelation 125. And here, and that has a stringing pattern that's a conventional, first of all, it's a teardrop. These are bigger than well, I was about to say it was bigger than the Revelation, than the Revelation Pro, but now that I line them up together, it's not. So there you go. The Revelation 125 has a straight up and down stringing pattern, traditional style, but with a teardrop shape. And his partner in crime is the Revelation 135, and this has the fan stringing pattern, but it's the same frame shape, but a fan stringing pattern for a little more power. And in this one we've got kind of a black and orange and silver look. Again, got our windmills here embossed there, and this is again the Revelation 135. So now I'm going to take them over to the balance beam and the scales, and we're going to get the measurements of these, and I'll stick them in the video so that hopefully as I've been talking through these rackets, you've been seeing the numbers floating above my head. All right, we go over there. All right, first up we got the Hyperfibret model, and now this is a fairly head-heavy, stiff feeling racket, and we'll check it out on the balance beam. And we got about 37.5 centimeters is the balance point, so that is pretty head heavy. And as for the weight all in, it is 151.1. These all have a little bit of variability, but I'll tell you the exact readings that I'm getting. 151.1. Let's get all these here. All right, let's see what Nick Matthew has got in store for us. This is the Evolution Pro, and this balance point is about 35 centimeters. Yep, 35. And on the scale, we are looking at 153 grams on the nose. All right. So let's see. I'm going to start with the weight on this one. This is the Evolution, so it should be a little heavier. And we're getting 157.7, so it is a little heavier. And let's see, on the balance point we're getting, this is about 36.5. All right, and our last two, the Revelation 125. Balance point is about 35.5. That's a bit head lighter, and it does feel that way. And a weight of 149 grams on this guy. And the 135, the all-in weight of this one is 155.5 grams, and the balance point is, if I can figure it out, just past 36 centimeters. So hopefully that was helpful. Again, thanks to Phil from Dunlop for sending me these rackets. I'm going to be testing them out soon, and I'll be back with more information on how they play. All right, thanks a lot.